In this show, I'm gonna give you the most degen, most filthy, but also potentially the most profitable crypto meme coins that I am buying before the election. There's a billion ways to make money in crypto, and I am on a mission to find them all. My name is Fefe, and if I find anything, I share it with you. So if I make money, you can make money too. If that sounds good, subscribe to the channel. We bring you massive alpha every single day. If you like this show, please smash the thumbs up. That helps the algorithm and shows me love, and eventually shows you love as well. Now, before I give you all the tokens, I want you to understand that nothing in this show is financial advice. Memes are extremely risky, and playing memes for a narrative is even riskier. So please only invest money that you can truly afford to lose, like buying a lottery ticket that can win you millions, but also you can lose the whole thing. That said, most of the tokens I'm gonna talk about here have great market cap. However, they are down massively since their all-time highs, but that is a very good opportunity to position yourself before the narrative picks up. You see, when you trade any coins in crypto, you want to make sure to position yourself early before the narrative actually kicks in and retail and latecomers come and start buying up these tokens. Positioning yourself means you have to buy into the red and have to buy when no one else is buying these tokens. So although some of the charts will be down massively, I still think they are a great opportunity. Let's get into the show. So if you've been around at least this week, you've seen the show that's been going down with every celebrity launching their own meme coins and basically selling onto retail. Now, obviously that's horrible, but one thing got my attention, and that was the adoption that is actually happening, the interest that is happening from outside crypto. Now, that said, we see the interest, but we also understand that the election, one, is very, very important, and two, is heating up, even incorporating memes already. As this article suggests, the Biden campaign is hiring a meme manager. That means that they are hiring a meme manager to get better reach for their campaigns. But not only that, if you look at this, you will see that Donald Trump announced that he's accepting presidential campaign donations in cryptocurrency. And not only that, he actually does have a website. He openly became pro-crypto recently, and that put a little bit of pressure on the Dems, and I think that's what made them move a little bit into the space as well. But not only that, if you look at CoinGecko has a complete category for PolitiFi meme coins. Now, I'm going to talk about some of the meme coins that are listed on this list, but if I'm not talking about them, you want to come here, you want to come on CoinGecko, you want to write here PolitiFi, you want to click on the category here, and you will find the entire list. What can also happen is that as the news develop in the space, you will be able to filter by 24-hour volume and see the volume increasing on these tokens and understand where people move rather. But that said, let's jump into the first coin, which is USA America coin. Now, I don't think I have to explain a lot about this token. This is the USA token. Basically, what I like about this token is that it is not only a good play for the election season, but it's also a good play for the Olympics. Now, we know that the USA is going to take a lot of gold medals, and that can be a very good play. You buy one coin and you play two narratives that is happening this year. By the way, there are a bunch of fake tokens. I don't want you to get scammed. So what I did, I wrote a complete Twitter thread on the PolitiFi meme coins that I'm buying. It's down in the description. You want to click on the description to the thread, find the thread and go from the links on there. So the likelihood of you getting scammed and buying the wrong coin is very, very slim. And if you're there and if you like what you see, follow me on Twitter. I promise you, you will not regret it. That said, let's move on to the next coin, which is obviously 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗀. We can't go into PolitiFi memes without buying 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗀. As you have guessed, this is a meme of Joe Biden, and Joe Biden actually lives up to this meme because he does a lot of things that could be memeable, and the community never disappoints. Now, this token is down 208 million FDV with 3.5 million logged liquidity, which is pretty cool. It builds up a lot of liquidity, and as you see, it is currently down about 70% from all-time high. So I do think going into the election, this can be a great play. And the other side, obviously, is Donald Trump and his meme Donald Trump. Now, Donald Trump, the same thing as BODEN, but they mock or therefore help Donald Trump mock Joe Biden. So they play a lot on the narrative. Well, it's very interesting actually because the BODEN meme is actually mocking BODEN, but the Trump meme doesn't really poke Donald Trump. It's just playing into the narrative that Trump is bringing to the table, which is pretty cool. And Trump moving into crypto, getting donations in crypto, I genuinely can imagine that he will integrate Donald Trump as a coin that you can pay with for his elections. I mean, I genuinely think this is gonna happen. The chart also looks decent. So when Donald Trump announced that he's going to do crypto donations or he's going to accept crypto donations, the chart obviously skyrocketed. But this is what we see that will unfold or could unfold in the election as we're coming up to the election. There is massive liquidity up here as well. So I do believe that this will be a great bet. And at 108 million FDV, I mean, again, just my personal opinion, you do you, but this can easily go to $1 billion if Donald Trump gets elected. And imagine the next 4 years him being president. Easy multi-billions in my opinion, but he has to get elected. Now the debate will take place on the 27th of June. So either way, I think that buying these coins now before the election, before anybody's actually interested in buying these coins, as you could see on BODEN as well, is a great play. Even if you just play it until June 27th and play the volatility until then, could be a great opportunity. The good thing about trading a narrative is that the most creative ones will be the richest ones, because it's not only BODEN and TREMP, but you can buy a lot of other things that are related to the election. The question is who can figure out what these things might be. Now, what is very interesting for me is I talked to a guy in a conference. Let me show you this. He showed me his chart and that was this. And I said, I'm not interested. And then I started hearing about the story. Now, because I learned about them and because I love the project, they are sponsors on today's show. This token is completely bottomed out. There's always lower, but this thing found the ground after pumping 24,000%. It is within the PolitiFi narrative with a very interesting touchdown I'm going to tell you in a second. And even though it's down 90-something%, it still has a $1 million, close to $1 million FDV with an $88,000 logged liquidity. It's a complete degen play, but hear me out. Donald Trump was arrested on the 24th of August with the claims that he tried to overturn the 2020 elections. So when this happened, his team listed t-shirts on the Trump campaign's official website with his mugshots and with the text "Never Surrender." And then they had these shoe launches and whatnot, everything around Never Surrender, and that's what the token actually is. It's Never Surrender, NSO, Never Surrender Once. You see, they have a pretty cool website, but the whole idea here is, and the narrative and what I'm playing in, that one, we don't know if Donald Trump is gonna get arrested. We don't know if he has to go to jail or not. Number two, if he does not have to go to jail, and if he wins the election, that's a big FU, and that could trigger either a hated rally or a celebration that this thing happened. And again, if Trump wins, this can be extremely crazy. It's a complete degen play. It's a complete degen play. I like the guy as well in the conference. I think they have something going on. If this goes back to just the 50% where it was, we're looking at a 10x easy at 1 million FDV, 80,000, 90,000 liquidity logged. I don't think it's a bad lottery ticket to buy. This is something you can look into. There is a link in the description. Next up is 𝗲𝗏𝗄𝗏. Now, the reason why 𝗄𝗏 is very interesting for me, obviously it's from JP, the chairman of the Federal Reserve. He holds more power over the markets than anybody else. Yes, even more than Gary Gensler, but we're coming to that. Now, what is interesting for me with 𝗄𝗏, obviously they make these videos, it's fun, it's entertaining and whatnot. What is interesting about this and why I'm playing into this coming in this upcoming election is because Trump already announced that he's gonna remove JP from his position once he gets elected, or if he gets elected. Now, again, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, that will put pressure on the Dems, and that might result of JP being removed off his position before the actual elections take place. Now, again, whether it's a hated rally or a celebration, this token could be interesting. We're looking at a 4.3 million FDV, so it's already a rather established, meaning it's not a complete degen play with 220 liquidity, $1,000 worth of liquidity logged. The chart also looks very nice. It had a decent pump. It's coming up, building up liquidity. If you don't know what liquidity is, it's basically orders placed here, so that will be taken by market makers. And if that still doesn't make sense, you have to follow my trading channel where I teach you how to trade and how to understand liquidity, how to read the charts. I have a trading channel. It's down in the description, Fefe's trading channel. You can subscribe, and I really hope that I'll see you in one of my shows. But anyway, I have added 𝗄𝗏, if you will. Let's go into the next one. Talking about trading, the best trader I know by far, you won't believe this, but is Nancy Pelosi. Obviously, this is a meme, Nancy Pelosi. But the lady the meme was created of is called Nancy Pelosi. She's a seasoned politician. She's a 52nd Speaker of the United States House of Representatives, and she is insider trading for years now without anybody doing anything. Obviously, this is not a claim and this is not defamation. I'm just telling you what she's doing. How do I know, you ask? Well, among other things, there is a dedicated Twitter profile that's tracking her insider trading. Now, talking about the meme, I am a big big back holder. I actually know the team and I really, really like how funny this is. They are actually genuinely creating funny videos. It's obviously as trading and crypto comes in, this could be very, very nice coming into the election as well. The chart is pulling back decently. It's at 2.4 million FDV, which is pretty good in my opinion. $400,000 logged liquidity, also very, very nice. Not financial advice, but this could be a very interesting side play going into the elections. Talking about ladies, let's talk about the one and only 𝗪𝗪𝗻𝗄 Warren. Now this meme is formed from Elizabeth Warren. I can't, Warren, just Warren. Just Elizabeth, you know what I mean. Warren. Anyway, so this is formed from that lady from the Senate, Elizabeth Warren. Anyway, I'm done. Now, if you're in crypto, you have heard about this lady. She's constantly attacking crypto. She's always against. She's putting bills forward that doesn't make any sense. You should have unbiased opinion. That's not the case with this lady right here. You see, obviously, the people, you can look through all these things here. You can look through all their posts. They are posting funny things about every time when this girl says something. The token is also decently down. So we're looking at always, you have to look at the initial pump and then you look at this accumulation area. I genuinely think that with the elections, this has a chance again to have a decent run, maybe a 2, 3, 4x, but there is definitely potential. We're looking at 2.9 million FDV currently at $200,000 log liquidity. Not bad at all. Now going forward with the ladies, we have to talk about Kamala Harris, or in this case, Kamala Harris. Now, if you live under a rock, I'll tell you now that she is the Vice President of the United States, and she is the first female and the first black-white president, representing a historic milestone. Now, she's also a very crucial part in the Biden administration. When Biden falls, she picks up... Oh no, that's another story. Okay, sorry, cut this out. Anyway, I think it's just fun. I think it's just cool. Again, same way memes are being posted about her. What is funny here, what is interesting here, if anything happens to Biden for any reason, you know, this is the lady that's taking over. So this coin can, if anything happens to Biden, this coin can go a 20, 30, 100x overnight. Now the chart looks okay as well. We do have the dip that we have on most of these memes and the accumulation area, but it is starting to recover now, already showing signs that there is going to be something with Biden. I'm not suggesting anything. I'm just, reading the chart. I'm a trader. We have about a 1 million FDV at 76,000 log liquidity. It could be more, but it's still okay. Again, degen play, allocate accordingly, but this could be a very interesting play. Another degen play is an underdog in the election, which is KENIDY, or Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Now, of course, he is very much behind on polls, but he is there and he is playing a role. And again, we don't know what's going to happen. We are playing a narrative. This is something that I would allocate. This is obviously the meme of Kennedy. He's an independent candidate, so that can also be good if some dirt is going to be thrown from the Democrats to the Republicans and vice versa. His token can actually do something. The token looks well as well. It's 2.2 million FDV at $126,000 worth of liquidity logged. The chart had the initial pump and came back for the accumulation area. Again, there's always lower, especially that I see liquidity laying here below. But again, we don't buy these meme coins for a month or two. We buy them as we walk into the election. Next one up, one of my favorites is 𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗀. Now the ticker is Tucker. We know all that, but Tucker Carlson's meme, 𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗀, is something revolutionary in the space, as you already know. If you follow me on X, you know what my opinion on Tucker is. I'm involved. I talk to the team. I work with the team. I have a decent bag, full disclosure, but I do think that they are revolutionizing the space. So Tucker is not only the meme of Tucker Carlson, but it is the first meme media channel that is being built. So Tucker is creating these South Park-like episodes of real life and crypto life happenings, and these shows get monetized through sponsorships. Now the best part is that the sponsor money that the sponsors spend on advertisement goes into buying back the token and running the business, which puts buying pressure on the token, and eventually you watching the Tucker content covering the elections, for example, you are pumping your own bags or contributing to the increase of the value of the token. I talked about this on my trading show as well, but I do think the chart actually looks very, very good. We have a leg up, then we have accumulation, we have another leg up, and now we are in the accumulation area. I do think that as the election narrative picks up and as Tucker delivers on the promises, this token can go very, very nicely, or maybe even surviving the bear market as well. I'm very bullish, absolutely a buy, in my humble opinion. And now it is time for us to wash our hands and make make sure to just get out of this degen space. These meme coins are extremely risky, but can also yield you massive rewards. If you missed some of the meme coins that pulled 100x and you're not buying memes going into the election, I think you are making a mistake. Again, just put $10 in, $5 in, not financial advice, but this is what I'm doing. Don't bet on one horse. Try to spread it out. You can look at what what meme coins are there in the PolitiFi narrative on the ETH chain. You can look at it on the base chain. You can look at it on all the other chains as well, not only Solana, although this is what I would recommend you do. That was it, ladies and gentlemen. It was a rough one. I genuinely think that this can be a very, very interesting play for the election. I do think that you need to position yourself when there is blood on the streets, and there's definitely blood on the streets right now. And these degen plays can yield you the massive rewards going forward or walking into the election. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I genuinely hope you enjoyed it. Please smash the like button if you did. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Subscribe to the channel, but you've already done that. And other than that, I believe I will see you in the next one.